She's dead, Jairus. Leave Jesus alone. They laughed at him. Jesus said, don't be afraid. Just believe. This was his word to Jairus right before this. Don't be afraid. Just believe. After he put them all out, he took the child's father and mother and the disciples who were with them, and he went where the child was, and he took her by the hand and said, Talitha cum, which means, little girl, I say, get up. And immediately the girl stood up and began to walk around. She was 12 years old, and they were completely astonished. And he gave strict orders not to tell anyone. He also says, give her something to eat. She's probably hungry. Anybody get snacky at the weirdest times? It's like, that's someone that was there. Like, you wouldn't believe it. She was just raised from the dead. She goes like, does anybody have any snacks? Goldfish crackers? Anyone? It's this amazing, amazing moment. And here's what I get with these two stories of desperation. God can heal you not only from the physicalities of your illness, but he can take away the shame that goes with it. And he's bringing the kingdom of God. So if you're part of the kingdom of God, when you enter into the kingdom of God, shame goes away. The other thing I take from this is that death who's the major, the enemy in this story, death doesn't even have power in this story. She was dead. Princess Bride, well, he's not completely dead, right? He's only partially dead. No, she was 100% dead. And he brought her back. And she got hungry. These stories aren't just put together side by side just because they happened at the same time. I think they're to show the breadth and the width of God's power and his grace and his majesty and his mercy. So from the richest to the most outcast, from the most clean to the most unclean, to